let in a little joy, let in a little light on Sunday night. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
There it is, that French ending. Oh, hello y'all. How are you doing this Sunday? It's so good to be with you again. Where are we?
We're in the angel wing.
The
And if
angel
you're an
wing.
angel, which many of you are and may not know what this is, but probably many angels know that we're in the angel wing. More on that in a minute. But
First, let's sing a song together, shall we?
yeah, now this is one that you guys all know.
Yeah, this goes out to Darla. It's her
I mean,
favorite.
we've traveled the world, and people of all ages know this one, which is a testimony to this song.
You gotta love it.
Yeah.
This was one of Mickey's favorites, too. Everybody now. Love is a burning thing. It makes a fire blaze. Bound by wild desire, I fell into ring of fire. I fell in the burning ring of fire. Down, 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 flames me higher. Burns, 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 this ring of fire, this ring of fire. Here we go, y'all. I fell in the burning ring of fire. Down, 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 flames went higher. Burns, 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 this ring of fire, this ring of fire. Come on, Panthers girl. Do it again. Oh yeah. Love that accordion. Taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for it like a child. Oh, but if I went wild, I fell in the burning ring of fire. Down, 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 flames went higher. Burns, 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 this ring of fire, this ring of fire. Everybody now. I fell in the burning ring of fire. Down, 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 the flames went higher. Burns, 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 this ring of fire, this ring of fire. Oh yeah. Y'all got a yeehaw? I hope y'all were yeehawing out there.
Oh,
you know, we
you
love a
had to
good
yeehaw.
Woo! Here we are in that burning ring of fire.
You know what we found out over the years, though?
What?
The country is divided up between people who will yeehaw and
yeah.
people who will hell
Oh
yeah.
yeah. It's not really red states and blue states. It's yeehaw states and hell yeah states.
Yeah, it pretty much comes down to that.
And some people, there's both.
Some people will do both,
Yeah.
yeah. But we can feel
And then
out
it's
a
like hell
room,
yeah.
almost we can feel out a room, right, it's hell yeah. Are ye, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, hell yeah.
Yeehaw.
Yeah, yeah. Hell yeah, ye,
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that's good. More on that later. Not really. Here we are in the angel wing. You want to hear the sweet story of the angel wing?
It is a precious
We're going to
story.
tell you anyway. It is so wonderful. And if you know the story, you probably are an angel yourself. Tell them, Nene.
So in November, a little over 4 years ago, I was outside and some wasps came from under the cabin and started kind of attacking me. I slipped and fell, caught myself with my hand, shoved this shoulder up and tore my tendon
Which was
off.
already weakened from
This accordion
Squeezing.
playing,
Squeezing
right,
arm,
from
isn't it?
squeezing.
yeah.
And
For
so
25 years.
I had to get rotator cuff surgery. Prior to that time, we had been living 15 years without running water.
Here in our little cabin, what we would use is the Berkey system. It's a non-electric filtration. You just pour it through
Gravity,
gravity-fed.
water filter, and rainwater.
Yeah, we catch rainwater and then we would pour it through this little filtration, and that's what we use for cooking, cleaning, drinking, everything. And we did the old-fashioned shower outside kind of thing, or washcloth. So we were pretty primitive.
And my mom used to say that we actually did have running water because
Yeah.
we had to run and go get it.
Ba-dum,
And we
bum.
literally did.
Yeah, we did.
Like carrying in 3 and 5 gallons of water, pouring it in this gravity filter, and
Making
then
sure it
a
was-
little tiny spigot. Some of you use that, and a bucket collecting it all. And so we lived that
Yeah.
way for 15 years. And when the angels found out I was going through this surgery, I wasn't going to be able to play this accordion for 5 months. I was unable to play.
We needed to keep her nice and clean and sanitary.
And keep me at home here.
Yeah.
And so they
a lot of
helped
work.
build this little addition onto our cabin. We had lived in a very small cabin. At that time, it was like close to less than 600 square feet. Now it's around 900 and something. And
So that way we had a pond dug, and so our pond could gravity feed into our cabin. So they did a GoFundMe.
And
Sweet
now we
Holly
have
and Cree started it.
10, that's right, 10 stages of filtration, and we have all the way down to RO. And so we're really grateful. And
We
tonight
have
we're
an
in
indoor
here.
shower and indoor water.
We're in here for a very special reason.
Yes, y'all remember Sweet Kitty Baby, and we're fostering her for Holly. She showed up on our land, and she's so tiny and pitiful.
And so we thought she was pregnant, and maybe she was.
We've been waiting all
We've
this
been
time
waiting 6
for her to
weeks.
have these babies.
And no,
Because the vet said that
she was
felt
pregnant.
maybe a baby in there. And,
well, she was not pregnant. In fact, she was in heat, and but we took her, and she got spayed this past week. She is right about 10 feet that way.
where we normally do the show.
Yes, and if you know me, you know I'm highly allergic to cats, and so I'm on a lot of natural allergy medicine and immune building stuff.
How you feeling? Who am I?
You are no naming.
Oh, good.
But I was wheezing last night, woke myself up all night wheezing, sounding like a little tea kettle. So we just decided to keep me a little further distanced until, and this has been a time of socially distancing, so sadly, I'm socially distancing from the kitty that I love so much.
But she's doing really well. And also there's like
Me
no
or the kitty?
Well,
Both of
the
us.
kitty's doing better than you are, probably.
Yeah,
but
probably.
there's no room for us to set up in there. So we are also doing that for that reason as
And how
well.
fun that we get
Yeah.
to showcase the angel wing and come to you from here. And, one of the nice things from here, and I'm thinking of a way to segue into the next song,
So good.
is that you can't see this, but she's
Did
playing
you
with
hear
her
that?
ball
She's
in
playing
there.
with her ball.
This entire wall here behind us, in front of us, is all windows. We can see into the woods and just see, as far as we see everywhere, is the Hoosier National Forest and our land. And And so this next song is about loving the land and loving being on the land and the gift of the simple life.
People have been asking, like, wow, so it's, in 3 months it'll be a year that you've been primarily there on your land here. And are you guys going crazy? Like, how are you dealing with it?
This is two people who've traveled for 25 years for a living.
Constantly, every week.
Like, extensively.
Going somewhere. Really, our saving grace has been this land. And we love being here. And it feeds our soul. And it's been a real blessing, actually, to be immersed in this land. And this next song is about that. Like, finding your roots and connecting deeply to a piece of peace on this earth. And this song especially goes out to Butch, who's healing up nicely, we hope.
We hope you're feeling better, Butch.
Yeah. Doolittle runs a cherry farm, Bittersweet, Montana, Long Bitter Road Range. I wish that I could be there in Montana, breathing the earth, wandering the plains. I can find peace of mind, no a friend of mine. Doolittle's living my dream. Humble, 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 like Doolittle. Humble, 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 like Doolittle. I crave confusion and seek stimulation. Wanna see it all before I die. But in this chaos to which I'm clinging, my soul is starving for serenity. I can find peace of mind, no and friend of mine. Doolittle's living my dream. Humble, 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 like Doolittle. Humble, 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 like Doolittle. Suddenly happy in his neck of the woods. Eyes on the sunset, only imagine
Feels right to do that song in our flannels. We wore our flannels
Man, we
tonight.
are flanneled up. And look, we're like red and green and Christmassy.
I know.
But I know a secret.
What? Oh no. The
Renee's-
kitty is playing with her ball. That's the secret.
Renee's not wearing pants.
Oh my god.
She's wearing shorts.
I'm wearing shorts.
She's wearing shorts.
Okay. I'm wearing shorts. It's warm for me. I like to be cool from the waist
A little bit of
down,
summer,
warm
a little
from
bit of
the waist
winter,
up.
a little bit of balance.
I know,
right?
the cold weather just came back in, and yeah.
Here it is.
But I'm loving, I was thinking in that song about our travels, all the travels that we've done. And one of the things we did this past week, you know, how many of us went and took like tons of vacation videos? So in all of our travels over the years, even back in the day when we had like really old-fashioned video cameras, we captured our travels. And so we went back and watched some videos of our travels this week. And so suddenly we were in Prague and Barcelona and like different places. And I recommend that. Get out the old photographs and the old videos and enjoy, like, you know, we can't travel right now. Like we said, we've been traveling for 25 years, but we just did it virtually through all the videos.
And maybe get out the old family videos too, you know. I know
that's
it's heartbreaking,
true,
but you
too.
can't see everybody. But how often do you go back and watch when everybody was little?
I know. We did
that
that
kind of
too. Like my
stuff,
nephew's
yeah.
wrestling. I used to speak through a paper towel. Remember, like a paper towel roll, an empty one, and be like, in this corner at Wrestling Palooza, we have, yeah.
When the bell rings, come out fighting.
Yeah, and they would, oh my gosh, they would just go at it. Yeah.
In this corner,
And their
Hellraiser.
And
in this corner, Thunderstruck. And then there was the nephew who was, in this corner, Steve.
Yeah. He was figuring out just exactly how tough he was going to be.
Well,
so.
you know, yeah.
So everybody has their version of their wrestling name.
Well, of course.
What would yours be?
I'd have to really think about that one, but I don't know. I'd have to sit with it. Do you have one off the cuff? Do you have?
No, I think I need to think of my wrestling. There's probably a formula. You know, they have those formulas like add this and this and get your wrestling name. All right, you guys figure that out.
The first thing that popped in is like desert flower, but that's not like a
Desert
wrestling.
flower.
That's not a scary
Well,
name.
maybe you could stir up a lot of dust and I would choke and then you would win.
And then would that be beautiful, like a flower? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so what you were bringing up, which was really great, is watching old home movies.
Yeah.
And watching your travel movies. I think Tom Boone was talking about that.
Oh,
at
did he
his
do that
pictures.
recently too?
Well, he's talking about looking at travel pictures and videos.
nice.
So it's a great way to travel when you can't right now. And how often do you go back and look at these things? And so it's a good time to
So
do that.
highly recommend doing that. We had a great week doing that. We had a great week. We're still celebrating Amy Smiley and your 50 years.
Thank you so much. I've gotten like 57, 58 cards. I
thought it
lost
was
track
like-
now.
I think you're
Are
over
we up
60.
there? Get out of here.
Yes, they
You
keep
guys,
coming.
you make me feel
Thank
so
you.
loved. I feel so cherished. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll tell them how much I cherish and appreciate
Oh my
all of
goodness,
them.
she's so
I'm
excited.
sitting out. I enjoy all of them.
All your cards are sitting out. Your gifts are being cherished, and yeah, you love it. You love a package. You love an envelope. She does.
I just really appreciate all the time and the thoughtfulness, and so thank you all so much.
And last week we celebrated our new Christmas CD, Christmas Dream, which we'll put up a screen here in 1 second.
Get
but
it while you can, while it's still holiday
seriously,
time.
it's a downloadable album, and you know, a lot of people right now are like, how am I going to get anything there in time for Christmas?
Download.
You can send this all over the world. It's a downloadable album, and your gift to them is a gift to us. But we love these Christmas songs. If you didn't get a chance, go back and check out last week's Christmas show. But that album is available. We're going to put up a screen for that real quick. We're going to come back and share more songs, and we're so happy to be back with you. We'll be right back. Right.
Hello.
So we're going to do a song called Fortune Teller.
Yes.
It's on our As You Wish album. It's also on our live CD, Off the Cuff. And Lucy just told us that this little kitty in here looked like a fortune teller in our house. And that's the name of the song.
Little Gypsy Home. This song reminds me of Jonathan and Rachel.
Oh my gosh, doing all their hand interpretations.
When we first wrote the song, we did our Sunday night show at a coffee shop in Louisville. Every Sunday night, it was...
a coffee shop, Heine Brothers.
Heine Brothers, right.
For 7 years, every Sunday night. We did our
every
show.
Sunday, and built such wonderful community by
And look
doing
at us
that.
again, gathering on Sunday nights. And for
all about
7 years
Sundays.
as well, we gathered
Church on
with
the
Church
Rocks.
on the Rocks, and now Sundays with Bliss. This is our 34th episode.
Episode? You know who,
Our
what, you know
34th
who else
episode.
it reminds me of?
Who?
Randy.
Of
Mando,
course, because he
Rando.
rocks
Man,
on this song.
it's one of his signature songs. So
It is.
I hope you're playing along there, brother.
Yeah.
And
On
this
the Mando.
reminds me of Toby too, one of her favorite songs.
Sweet.
So during this time when we feel a little bit out of control, it's like, well, what can you do in your life to
That's
create
all you
more
can do,
good
right?
in this world?
You can't control everybody else, but you can
Control
control
your
what you're
own
doing.
hands, what these hands are doing, and make sure
And
they're
the
doing-
story they're telling.
There it is. What story do your hands tell? Who have you heard? Who have you held? Did you write your own book? Play your favorite song? Paint your own picture? Did you walk alone? Or did someone come along? Were your hands weapons? Was your touch tender? Did you help? Did you hinder? Did you builder? Did you destroy and grieve? Did you cut down trees and plant seeds? What story do your hands tell? Who have you heard? Who have you held? Did you write your own book? Play your favorite song? Paint your own picture? Did you walk alone? Or did someone come along? Was it all worth? Did you play Follow your lifeline, make your own plans. If the hand is a mouth, what story does yours tell? Did you win more hellos and more farewells? What story do your hands tell? Who have you heard? Who have you held? Did you write your own book? Play your favorite song? Paint your own picture? Did you walk alone? Or did someone come along? Or did someone come along? What story do your hands tell?
Boy, that's always a big one, but it's especially a big one right now, because right now it seems like hands really are pushing away or pulling in, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And sometimes the pushing away is actually the loving thing, the keeping the distance, right?
Oh, well, socially
Right?
distancing,
Yeah.
yes. But I was thinking of specifically like being more inclusive or exclusive.
It's all about intention, isn't it?
Yeah. And so, for sure, our hands are telling a story. And I was also thinking of, and this leads into this next song, but when we say, did someone come along, this time of year especially is hard for a lot of people because they are alone.
And this year especially.
Oh, more than ever. And so you have a great opportunity to let your hands tell a great story right now. Pick up the phone, write someone,
Send a
do
letter,
it the
a
old-fashioned
card.
way.
Yeah.
But reach out. Don't let anybody feel alone this season.
You can video call and
My
Zoom
gosh,
call people.
nowadays
and-
we have extraordinary ways to connect that we didn't have before. We have FaceTime and Zoom and Skype and these ways to connect, but we also have some people love, like you, the old-fashioned mail, right? Getting a card or a letter, or as you go through those old pictures, pulling out something that it's like, oh yeah, remember when we did this, and so people are going to need that more than ever, because a lot of people right now are really heavily weighing whether they even want to be here, and it's a struggle. It's a struggle. Sometimes we hear and have heard from people that they're just staying here for their children, or they're staying here for their parents or their loved one, but otherwise they might decide they didn't want to be here. And this song speaks to that after any time we've experienced any darkness or a time where we feel it's hopeless, helpless, that the light always reappears. That's evidenced in nature. And
It's evidence in your life. Think about all the times in your life where you thought, this is it, it's just not going to work out, nothing's going to happen, and what I do, after a divorce or a loss of a job or a loved one,
right.
you're like, this is it, it's over, I cannot move forward from this. And yet, something happens that is full of life and joy and brings you forward and out and into yourself. And
when you find out that thing actually caused you to open up into this very vulnerable space, which happens to be very fertile for growth. And
so let yourself, feel what you're feeling during this time. Don't let it be bottled up. Reach out to someone. If they don't know to reach out to you, give someone a chance to be there for you. And give us a chance to be there for you.
Yeah,
if you
let
can't
us
think
know.
of anyone else, please, or if you want to, please, regardless, please reach out to us and the people around you, and know that you're not alone and that you're going to make it through this time. This is the hardest time, and it's going to get easier from here, okay? So we just have to be here for each other for these next few months. And then things are going to get lighter and easier. You will see, I promise you, I promise you. So just know this is as hard as it's going to get, and it's going to get better, okay? And something will open your wings, and
Carry
wouldn't be
you when you
shadows.
don't have the strength to believe. And there wouldn't be shadows if you weren't surrounded by light, and you are, you are.
Yeah. This is another Rumi-inspired song, and we send it out from our hearts to all of you who feel like you need some light. You know what it feels like. Hold on. Hold on. This is a story some will live to tell. I've reached down the bottom of the wishing well, walls closing all around, and you found your lost sea. Lost so you're looking for a trapdoor when it seems the only way out of here, and in all the confusion it seems easier to decide. Something will open your wings and carry you when you don't have the strength to believe. Don't close your eyes. Tomorrow you'll see things quite differently. Look at your eyes. They're small but see enormous things, and keep walking. There's no place to be. It's hard to see, but everything's unfolding perfectly. that rose if you are surrounded by light. Something will open your wings and carry you when you don't have the strength to believe. Don't close your eyes. Tomorrow you'll see things quite differently. Look at your eyes. They're small but see enormous things. Keep walking. There's no place to be. It's hard to see, but everything's unfolding perfect. Hold on, there's a purpose for you here. Something will open your It's absolutely true.
It really
We
is.
know it from personal experience.
We know it right now. You know, our wings are being lifted, being carried. Thank you.
Let yourself be carried too. And we're gonna post some resources for you to reach out to help you connect with the people who can help you find that light again and to see it. And our contact information too. We're all here for each other, and there's no reason for you to ever feel alone, because you are not. And within your heart is a vast resource of love, and that's the place to start. We love you.
We love you. We'll be right back. Charm, the charm, the charm.
Hey.
So
This people have been asking. So are you guys driving each other crazy? Are you
people have
going-
been asking you that?
Well, they've been asking me that too.
Have
It's
they?
very real, yeah. Are you guys driving each other insane? Being together 24/7 for almost a year now.
Big secret, and this song is called Secret Admirer. We've been together nonstop.
For 25 years.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
You know, we live together, we work together, we keep our business
together.
blissness,
Yeah.
right?
We homestead together.
Yeah, and we enjoy each other.
We really, really do.
And this time actually has been really peaceful. We're not traveling, we're not looking for where we're going to park, where are we going to set up, what are we going to eat, where are we going to sleep, you know? And so, yeah, we get along really well.
Yeah.
together.
So it's actually been more of a mellow time being together than the stress of
navigating things constantly. So
it's been
a really super sweet time. And this song is super sweet. It is, it started as a poem. It was called, and still the poem is called the N poem.
The N.
N
poem.
And the N stood for nervous. So the nervous poem. And that's it. That you just witnessed it right there. So I get a little nervous. And maybe it's because I care.
You care?
Yeah. So this is called Secret Admirer. You know this one.
Please sing along.
Maybe it's because I care, maybe I'm I won't be nervous if we weren't breathing the same air. Oh, baby, we are. Feel a little nervous. Maybe it's because we're alone here. Maybe I won't be nervous if there weren't ages of memory spoken in our stare. Oh, but there are. Here is my secret room. I filled it full of flowers. Each one my racing breath every time I held my feelings in. Now I give them all to you, breath by breath, one by one. Flowers that cover earth, the sky, moon, in the sun. Got me swimming in your spell. Do that so well. I seem a little nervous. I wonder if you can feel the heart you captured in your hands. Hope it's anxious or it tells you everything I can't, everything I can. Here is my secret room. I filled it full of flowers. Each one my racing breath every time I felt my feelings in. Now I give them all to you, breath by breath, one by one. Flowers that cover earth, the sky, moon, and the sun. And the sun. Tell you I love you as I have a million times before. Wanna dance with you freely in my heart's open field, where these whispers reach you, long and sweet, carried by the wind. There's no time to be nervous now. There's another moment to every hesitation, passion, all knowing sweetness, don't we?
We need some more sweetness in this world.
And you know what?
What the world needs now.
Oh, is
Love, sweet love. That's the only thing that there's just too little love.
yeah, more of that, right? So we like sweetness, and we even trust the bittersweetness, don't we? We do.
Yeah.
You know, the cure is in the pain, and we understand that the salve, you know, is right there when we're just feeling that woundedness, when we're feeling that helplessness, when we're feeling that uncertainty. It is right there if we just wait long enough. That's why the wine has to ferment just the right amount of time. Look at what the bees do to make honey. Like, everything takes its time. But the sweetness comes eventually.
The sweetness is in those moments where you let that sweetness in.
Yeah.
Right? I remember, and this is the God's honest truth, and I'm so grateful I don't wake up this way anymore.
No.
But from my early 20s up until I became a troubadour, really, till I really started embracing the sweetness, I would wake up almost every day in just kind of a panic that I hadn't done enough, that I wasn't enough, that life was passing me by, just kind of in this panic of lack.
I was witness to that.
It was so awful. It was like just
excruciating.
Awful, absolutely awful. It's like hell. It's like waking up, you know, in hell. And then I would spend my day trying to move through that and make up for that. And then I would wake up, and it was like Groundhog Day, and I would be like, I haven't done enough. I'm not enough. I haven't, you know, I'm nothing. Life isn't
It's like
enough.
a loop, right?
Yeah. Until I just started inviting spirit, inviting light, inviting joy, inviting tenderness,
Sweetness.
just the sweet moments, you know, and feeling those moments full enough, feeling them, that they were full enough to be a full life. That is what life is really all about. When you open the window and you feel the breeze, when you read an amazing book, when you paint a picture, when you sing a song, you know.
And just spend some time alone, and just let it all come in. Welcome it all. You know, that's the idea of the guest house, right? Every day something new arrives. Invite it in, see what it has to offer you, see how it comes to potentially expand you, and
allow the moment to be enough. Allow that sweetness to come through, and I know that pain, that bittersweet, is temporary. You know,
what's that new song you're working on? Are you aware of the sweetness?
In the middle of sweetness, in the middle of
we're working on this one.
Living in the love you gave, living out, giving out things for everything, yeah. Come alive, right here, right now. Come alive, right here in this paradise, yeah. Come alive.
That one's coming soon. We're working on that one.
Yeah.
And right now, so
We're going to come alive in the sweetness.
in the middle of the sweetness.
In the middle of the sweetness.
Yeah. So
Get
life
in it.
is sweet.
Get in it. Yes, it is. Bittersweet. But that's what makes it tasty. Deserve to have the world at your feet. build you a little house for you to hide in. Give you back your summers. Give you back all your summers. You still have summer. Life is sweet. Life is sweet. Life is sweet. Bitter sweet. And the days here roll along. This song reminds me of Steph.
Of course.
Sweet Steph. This one's for the girl. Says those voices in her head never leave her alone. Don't listen to your teacher. You're not crazy. You're just smarter than the rest of them. So paint a picture, write a song, tell your story, bang a gong. Little Wing. Life is sweet, life is sweet, life is sweet. Bitter sweet, and the days here roll along, roll along. This one's for the boy who wasn't allowed to be part of the gang. You don't hear those losers. I think you're beautiful. Need a girl to fall in love. Doesn't work out. Won't be the first time. Yeah. They don't make a cure for that. So eat your breakfast, read a book, open up your window, be alone. Life is sweet, life is sweet, life is sweet. Bitter sweet, and the days we roll along. Life is sweet, life
wishing you more of the sweetness, more of the sweetness. And if there's any way that we can help peel back layers and show you more of that, that's our prayer. We're here for you. We're here with you. We troubadour you.
We're going to make it through this time. Reach out and touch somebody's head. Make this world a better place. If you can.
And you can.
Reach out and touch somebody's head. Make this world a better place. If you can.
And you can.
And you can.
And you do.
And you do. We love you.
We
love you.
See you next week.